Hi, Tim from the Heresy Group. I get asked a lot about some of my most used pieces of equipment at a Milsim, and this is definitely top of the list. I normally put this on as I get to the event and leave it on until I'm about to get in the car to drive home. It's very handy to have some form of white or red light with you at all times. Now sometimes that can be on your lid, or you can have things in your pockets, but you know, having a little head torch on can be extremely convenient, especially when it's this small. It is absolutely tiny, this particular model. It comes in this nice little sealed case. Normally stick this in a bag, but it's very easy to get it in and out, but most of the time it's tucked away in here. As you can see, the strap sort of springs out where it's compressed in there. I'm just going to put this case out of the way, show you the actual unit itself. Again, very, very small, not much bigger than the top of my thumb, and as you can see here, you've got your settings around the outside. You've got this kind of ball mount, so if you have got it flat against the front of your head, you can swivel and twist this, have it in any sort of angle you want, especially if you want it pointed straight down. At the top then, at the moment, it's in the locked position. We can then put it to off, and again, you can flick it all the way around. What's quite nice here is you've got this is the lower light version. You've got then the much brighter version of that light. You've got your strobing, you've got your red strobing, you've got your red on, and then you've got another off position. I normally leave it in this off position lower down here. Now the reasoning for that is because the handle protrudes a little bit and it makes it easier to turn on, and 9 times out of 10 I'll always go to red light before I go to white light. So if I can get away with using this amount of light, then I will. As you can see, that's actually considerably bright considering it's such a small little LED that's in there. And then if I need to, then I can go 2 steps forward and go to that significantly brighter white light, but most of the time it is flipped around to this position. You've got good level headband here. Again, I've got it set so it goes around my neck, so it's quite long, and if you need to pinch that up to make it tighter, there's a button here on this kind of dual pressure switch, which is a little whistle, but you can tighten this right up and put it around your head. Again, 9 times out of 10 I actually have this around my neck. This has been a lifesaver at times for dropping equipment and finding it, inspecting rooms and buildings, especially when there is risk of IED, looking for tripwires and all those sorts of things. It is very convenient to use this. Sometimes a weapon light, whether it is a white IR, whether you've got a red filter for your weapon light, whatever, can just be too much light for the occasion. Whereas with this, it's, you know, a perfect amount of light for you to be able to navigate, see, you know, find things without giving off too much of a light signature. So for one of my most used pieces of equipment, it is this. I will make sure that there is a link to this in the description below. This is incredibly good on battery life. I haven't even ever considered changing the battery, but you can see the access panels in the back there. If you did ever need to change it, again, I haven't ever needed to. So, and I've used this a lot. So a very, very good piece of kit. If you do want to go pick one up, I'll make sure there's a link in the description below. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a comment. But if you are looking to get into Milsims, or if you're looking at, you know, buying yourself a couple of little gifts, this is definitely something that I would recommend. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.